Here's the thing about crafting. Technically by Pathfinder rules, and it's up to the GM if they want to do it, but technically the crafter can only craft for half price for themselves. Other than that, if they're crafting for other people, it's got to be the full price. GM can call otherwise. Also,
What you're doing is you're making it for
it
yourself.
takes
and then
me
you're
a
giving it to
day
somebody.
per 1,000 gold of the full price. So I'm going to, of course, always craft my own stuff for myself first and foremost. So if I have extra time to do that, maybe I'll do it. But I'm spending a feat to do this for my own self, not for you guys. But if there are things that I want to build myself that I think is going to benefit you guys, I'll definitely do
I'm
it.
gonna
But
take a feat,
just keep that in mind.
I'm gonna take a feat that throw bombs and just not let you guys have any of the benefits of me throwing bombs.
It's a totally different thing. That's not relatable. You're just comparing an
He's
apple to a
messing with you.
hamburger.
He's messing with you. Shield.
But anyways, again, the crafting is for me. So if I have time to craft for you guys, then sure. But if I'm busy working on things for my own self, not until I'm done, of course.
Well, you get 6 days, 9,900 and... 1 sec, I have it written down.
Oh, I already had something I wanted to craft in mind, so let me check and see. I had my character sheet open one day and I was like looking at it, and then some person and I were talking about another character. So I started building this other character and I accidentally like saved over my Hero Lab sheet, so I'm having to rebuild it in Hero Lab. I'm a little sad about that.
Yeah, where's Testes at?
Crap. Okay.
Testes.
You guys are waiting for a player, right?
Eustace.
Yeah,
I thought it was useless, not testes.
we can go with either.
Michael is just full of charm, of course, as always.
I'm channeling my inner Trump.
I can't keep track of all the names.
Anyways, I'll figure out like how much, because I can't remember what I was planning on building, but it was probably only like a couple of days worth of stuff. So I'd probably have like 4 days to craft something else. Of course, I can half that time with better checks, but I'd rather not risk it just yet because we're still early levels.
You can... Reading through the magic...
I already know how to craft.
The magic item, yes. Reading through the magic item creation roll.
I already know everything about creating my own.
It does,
like my
it doesn't
fifth
say,
crafting character.
It doesn't say anything about half...
Yes, it does. So when you craft, you only pay half the price instead of the full price. But technically, crafting rules by Paizo's intended purposes was not for me to craft half prices for the whole entire party. So that's a GM call.
Can you show us where it says that?
No, I can't. That's just how every single GM I've ever worked under, including Paizo GMs, have called it. And they always say that it's your call, but they called it that you couldn't because it inflates the wealth of characters. No, this was an in-game conversation. I sit at tables periodically with Pathfinder Society players at conventions. So this is what they did to me. So that's all I can really say is that that's what happened at the conventions with these people. So again, it's the GM's call. I'm just letting you know that whatever the GM calls, I am going to always craft for myself first and foremost. So
yeah, nobody... I mean, that's fine. I don't care if you craft for them or not, but...
Yeah, it's just what will happen is if I start crafting for half price for them, it'll just inflate their wealth.
I don't really think that's going to be that big of a deal for me or this adventure path. On top of that, the Pathfinder Society things that I've been to, these do things differently. The Venture Lieutenants barely know the game half the time.
This wasn't... Anyways, never mind. This was a GameCon convention. I'm not going to talk these people down. regardless, it's what they played at their tables for me, and it makes perfect sense to me for inflating reasons, and I rule it that way in my own games. But for GMs, if they don't think it's going to inflate their stuff, then yeah, by all means. But it can end up getting abused by players who try to find loopholes and abusing stuff. So that's why the society groups tend to put that rule on it, is to prevent people from abusing, because society players try to abuse every rule they can.
I completely understand. I mean,
Yeah.
I have that happen in all of my groups. So
yeah. So
people love coding rules. It's just the way it is.
I don't
Yeah.
do shit, so. Yo, can you make me a plus 20 axe?
I can't make weapons.
Oh, well.
I can't make rings, I can't make rods, I can't make staffs, I can't make weapons. I can only make wondrous items, which include amulets, gloves, cloaks, tunics.
I mean, yes, the balance aspect makes sense, but I think the balance of the game is already fucked, even if you took away all gold. So limiting options.
There we go.
To marginalize what's already a huge issue is not really my thing.
All right, we're no longer a player down.
What is this? Somebody messaged me money?
That's how much of that's your part of the loot.
Oh, from earlier?
Yeah, when we sold everything, that's what we got each.
Oh shit, then I can craft a whole lot more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll jot that down. Thank you.
We should pay her less because, 73 cents on the dollar.
Hey, you're a female too, and a goblin.
Damn it.
Oh.
Yeah, so you get like 1 copper per gold.
Well, I'm gonna build a wall and make you pay for it.
Oh, Runya, I'm no longer Kyle Discard. I am Kyle Twice Dead.
Because he died twice.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah. I've
He's
died
died
multiple
twice.
times and been resurrected, and Ulrich.
She
Call
wasn't. She
you Kyle
wasn't.
the Twice Dead now.
She wasn't here for that. So.
This is what happens when I absent. Okay.
Well, that was actually before you joined.
Yeah, she was.
Oh.
Joking, so.
He likes the nickname, so.
Gotcha.
And I'm Ulfin, so it makes sense because that's how their names work.
Yeah. They just. That sounds cool.
They're weirdos.
Ulfin only have one name, and then they have a descriptor.
All right, so I guess Eustace has decided to ride with Runya.
Well, what?
No. I was saying I could ride solo if she wants to ride with Aura.
Oh, you meant okay, the other way around.
Because her vision's not well.
She's blind.
Yeah, I shouldn't be by myself.
True.
I mean,
I have a cure for that whole blindness thing. It's called Alchemist Fire Sandwich.
yeah. That smells good. Anyway,
Spicy.
He was handing those out last game.
I can make them smell good.
Well, I was trying to take the mask away from the guy,
Is that how you guys are gonna ride then?
Where's Ulrich gonna go?
Ulrich with Runya?
He can run you himself.
Well, he's got profession driver, so
Oh, does he?
yeah, just a point. Because it was such a big problem in the last arc.
So, because you sabotage somebody's cart, you get you get a +2 you can use at any point during this.
Yay. Ulrich snuck off and he did some bad things.
Yeah.
Bro. Good.
Not bad for us, bad for the other people.
Yeah, I like
You guys are all... Oh, there goes my Adobe. 1 second. Just getting my crash out of the way early.
Yeah, I guess I'll go get some coffee then.
I mean, it is
All
the
right.
best time to have that it happen.
It's true.
So you guys are all in a light chariot pulled by a rather grumpy-looking camel.
Wait, why do we get the grumpy camel? Can I like hand the
Everyone-
animal and make him happier?
every one of these camels look grumpy and old.
Oh, okay.
For the amusement of what's her face,
This
Mama no
raises
Fra.
right-
Momonofra. Yes. Fan bearer for the pharaoh.
That's that was Mama no Fra when she arrived on her pleasure barge.
Oh, okay.
So we used her to circumvent Decca and Corette.
Oh, she's a chubby one.
Yeah.
Who's she
Yeah.
fancying?
She's got some curves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the big girl.
I think the word is thick.
Java.
She's trying to do
Big-
things.
big bone.
Trying to do things to Kyle.
No, it's curvy.
Java.
Uh,
Java.
No, that's chubby.
I
That
think,
it,
B-
that's okay.
BBW.
The official Trump word would be, fatty.
Trump.
Yeah. Fat shaming doesn't exist. Slim shaming does not exist. You guys can do it in front of me all you want.
Okay, she's a fatty Trump style.
I think we're
I'm
just
a
having fun
vegan,
about
by the way,
something.
so I'm actually like disgusted when I see fat people. No offense to anybody if you're
Well, I'm
fat. but,
totally fat, dude. So
I am, but I don't give a shit.
yeah.
I mean, oh, hey, Michael, I fucking almost doubled the minimum score for the PT test on Friday.
Well, I'm pretty sure the bar is pretty low because prison guards are kind of desperate.
Yeah, I mean,
That makes me sad on the inside.
Well,
Oh.
the bar is low, but we still had 10 people fail out of 92 people that took it. And it wasn't the fat asses that failed, it was skinny people. I don't understand that.
I don't know either.
Probably because they have no endurance.
It's like no, I'm a fat dude who's freaking angry and yeah, like meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Weight of the group aside, the chariot race.
Oh, yeah, we are here for that, aren't
Let's,
we?
Yeah.
let's do
Yeah.
that.
Get a little
Be weight like
personal. You guys all get all lined up there at the starting line. There's dozens of other people here. Hundreds are watching. As I mentioned before, Mama no Fra declared this a holiday, and so all businesses and other stuff is shut down.
Maybe one of us should have spec'd into performance combat.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
a score of
well.
brave and nervous charioteers line up, waiting for the start.
Does the chariot
When everyone is ready.
Does it provide cover for me?
What?
Does the chariot
No.
provide full cover?
No.
I'm a small size creature.
When everyone's lined up, Mono Fra blows a kiss at Kyle and then throws a thunderstone on the ground, signaling the start of the race.
I grab the kiss out of the air.
Cheeky fucking goblin.
So, with crowded start of the race, everyone roll initiative.
We got this.
If you're in the same chariot,
My initiative's not 1. Why does it say 1? Maybe it is 1. Okay, I guess it's 1. That pink! I like it.
for the purpose of this, you guys can do untrained handle animal checks if it comes up.
Oh, I got a handle animal, so.
You have handle animal?
I do. I got it just because
Secret?
I had the hyenas.
No, I
Not
don't.
you, secret.
No.
Oh. Well, I think you probably have the higher charisma score.
Well, yeah, but...
Kyle, you have professional driver, right? Or is that just me?
That's just you.
Oh, damn.
What's your bonus to your initiative, Rania?
Just 1.
Oh, it is just 1. Okay.
I was sitting here staring at the Hero Lab that I was rebuilding, and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't even spread out my ability points on the thing yet, but yeah, my dex is 12. So
Okay. So it's a crowded start. Allrock, you can attempt to jockey for position, which is a handle animal or profession driver, or scream and dash, which is an intimidate.
Intimidate?
As I said,
I'm using intimidate.
I listed the basic action expenditure for this there.
Three obstacles, singles, deduction obstacles.
So, picking which one of these obstacles how you want to bypass this is your standard, and then passing it is a move, or you can decide which one you're going to attempt this turn, and then next turn you could attempt to pass 3 if you're confident you can.
So each square is an obstacle.
Yes.
Because they don't look like
this is the Pathfinder
squares.
If we were at a table, these would be like index cards that I hand out.
Oh.
How can we tell what our opponents are doing?
I would like to use my craft obstacle skill.
I will describe to you, but yes, it's meant to be more abstract because the Pathfinder vehicle and chase rules without this are really gratuitous.
Mediocre. Oh, Rania, make sure you're level 7 as well, by the way.
Oh, sick. Okay. So much to do, people.
All right, you're able to scream and dash and cause a few of them to back down and move your way past.
Yay.
We're in the lead? Sweet.
So
Kyle on
let's
there
see him.
twice.
I don't know.
Kyle.
Because I gotta do two things. That's why.
Kyle, same thing. Handle animal, or profession driver, or intimidate.
Intimidate.
Okay.
You're gonna intimidate your animals forward. That's funny.
I think he's intimidating the other drivers, making them hesitate and like back off.
Get out of my way so the fat lady can freaking do her thing.
All right, Kyle, you'll also make your way past. And Eustace.
Oh Lord, I have none of those skills.
Well, you can do an untrained. I don't know. Intimidate's untrained. You can do handle animal untrained for the purpose of this race.
Okay, they're all bad. I'm just gonna roll intimidate.
Oh.
Come on, 20.
Come on, testes.
It's gonna be slow again.
Oh.
It's just you, man.
By the way, Renya, remember you posted your sheet, so that should help you rebuild quickly.
No, that's actually an outdated sheet. I made some modifications, but
He actually did the 20.
Wow.
Wow.
It's gonna do it 10 more times.
You scream your way past them and
little thin elven wizard.
So the way this works is, those of you riding together, when you can use either one of your skills or spell if you have it.
What do I do?
But as a chariot, you can only attempt to pass or select an obstacle once between both of your turns. So you can't pass an obstacle on Ulruk's and Runya's turn.
So what do I do as a passenger?
When it happens, whoever's better at doing stuff will do it, and then we'll move on like that.
Yeah, so you'll know what the skill check is. So if for some reason Runya has a better skill for whatever than Ulruk, then yeah. So if you recall, she said there were no rules. So
I was gonna throw a bomb at Runya.
Runya, do you do anything?
Okay, I'm trying to understand. You said that basically I can't because he already had us do something?
He's the one driving the chariot right now, and you can't bypass an obstacle on both your
Hey,
turns.
it should be my turn.
Okay.
Just my token.
So I can take a standard action like cast a spell though?
Yeah, you were told there were no rules, so if there's something you think you can do as a passenger.
Yeah, I had an
Okay.
initiative higher than
Are
hers.
we racing against other people here?
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of other people. At the moment, you guys are not at the front. You're kind of toward the middle.
So we might want to risk it and do the full round action.
Yeah, I forgot to select my token and roll initiative.
Oh, whoops. What do you do, Gabas?
I want to throw a bomb at Runya.
I guess for now we'll see how we
You
feel
do.
a little further down.
Really, Galpus? At our friend?
I want to win.
Yeah, but they're our friends, and we're in the
We're
middle of
level
a pack
seven.
of
Are we doing
other
Team
people.
Ramrod or something here?
Probably.
Yeah. Me, you didn't listen to the last time where we were working together?
Oh yeah, I remember now. Remember Goblin like
Hey,
Goblin.
shake and
Such
bake.
a short
Shake and bake.
memory
Okay.
this goblin has.
I'll throw a bomb
Okay,
at somebody else.
then yeah, let's double, but pass the object, I guess.
Sorry, hold on. What you gonna do, Galpus?
I want to throw a bomb at somebody else.
All right, so roll me an attack roll.
You realize you'd probably just straight up kill most people, right?
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's pretty fucked.
All right, Kyle, you get a +2 on your next roll as he blows some people away.
Yeah.
Good job, Galpus.
That's fine. You know? They said there was no rules, so
As he gets a red shell and he throws it behind him. Runya.
shake and bake, Runya.
You see Galbas blow away some of the competition with a bomb.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, aim for the horses because they're like less.
The camels.
Yeah, whatever. Hair burns down.
Okay, so if I take a standard action, we can't go further? Is that right?
No, Olrock does it.
Well, it seems Olrock's the one driving right now, so basically if there's anything you can do to help, since there's no rules, like anything at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so each round... Oh, my bad.
Then I will cast a spell on one of the camels to one of the leading chariots.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast, and it's going to be a DC 15 will save, and I'm going to cast Forbid Action, and I'm going to forbid it to continue running forward.
Hell yeah. Shake and bake.
Alright, it will fail. So Olrock gets a +2 on his next roll.
Yay!
That sucks.
And Olrock, your turn.
So
So the next part here, some of the crowd spills out onto the chariot track.
Run 'em
So
over.
you're going to have to either intimidate them to spread out or do a performance check.
So, about using a full round action to attempt to pass 3 obstacles, you said we had to use a standard action to set it up?
Yeah, so it's a standard to select it, and then you'll be next turn that you pull it, that you attempt it, basically. So that's the risk. Is you
Yeah.
spend one turn not moving, but
You want to try it, Secret?
Well, he could also select it, and then Secret could try it, right? Because that's...
no, because only one person is directing the chariot.
Okay.
Secret.
Hmm.
I think we have a pretty good chance, because you just gave me a +2 on the next one, and then Olrock can spend his advantage from sabotaging on the next one. And then maybe we get the third one.
Sure, that's fine.
Alright. You got any, like, reroll abilities you can use?
I have my Pathfinder shirt.
Oh, yeah. That's not how this works. And I don't know if you have a Pathfinder shirt.
Right. So, Olrock surveys the land ahead of them, planning how they are going to make their daring escape.
Okay. Kyle.
Let's go for broke, bro.
We're just gonna keep moving forward. Yeah, Gal Pass.
Let's go through 3 times.
So you want to spend a standard to select it as well?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw bombs. I just want to kill as many people as I can to win.
Yeah, we're gonna do the attempt to pass 3 obstacles things too.
Okay. So just to clarify, Orok, which one are you going to attempt to do?
Well, we use the standard action this round to select the obstacle, which is attempt to pass 3 obstacles.
Yeah. So which you have to pick if you're doing the intimidate or the reform to do that.
The intimidate, I think.
Okay. And you, Kyle?
Intimidate.
All right. Eustace.
Eustace just DC'd, remember?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So let's wait and see. Galpus.
I want to throw bombs.
Sure. Go ahead. Roll.
Kill some more.
Wow.
All right.
I'm gonna roll to confirm.
Uh,
Confirm.
they're.
Yes.
You kill some people. Yeah. So Kyle, you get a +4 on your next roll.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yes, it is.
No, it's the appropriate action in this phrase.
It's a true
Runya?
action.
I think we were using all of our actions to get.
You can still do a standard action like a support capacity.
So because of what you did, Olrock still gets the +2 on his next roll. If you can do something else helpful, then that'll stack and it'll be a +4 on his next roll.
Rennie is shaken and Galpets is bacon. Bacon. I think I'm gonna get a pig and name it Bacon.
Wow.
Well, I have a student. She actually has 2 cows that she just recently slaughtered. I got some steak in the freezer from it, and the cow's name was Steak, and the other one was bacon. It was brisket.
Nice.
Like you named your cows Brisket and Steak. That's awesome.
I don't know. Nobody's hurt.
Nobody is hurt yet.
You should like.
Well, there's some people that
Like
are
how you
hurt
said
and dead.
yet.
I don't want to blow through a lot of my spells just yet, so I'm gonna cast a cantrip of create water on one of their faces just cause.
Oh, sick burn.
Okay. Because of the abstract nature of this race, roll me a touch attack against AC 10.
Sure. I'm just gonna bank that this is good. Oh.
Okay, so Olrock will get a +4 as
Nice.
she makes some mud. Or on their face, that's right.
Splash. And now they're wet.
Yes, now we have wet, stinky camels.
And now we begin.
Alright, Olrock, roll your intimidate.
Does
Is
an
that
18?
Is that with all your bonuses?
Yes.
Damn, that sucks.
An 18 is not bad. It's just not exceptional.
Well, we are exceptional, okay? You're just not keeping up the exceptional side of things.
Alright, Olrock, you're not going to be able to shout your way past.
Oh,
We are the
fuck.
sand vipers, not the sand garter snakes.
Fucking hell.
Alright, Kyle.
All right. Shit.
Alright,
Rolled
you
a
will
5 and a
shout.
4.
shout your way past.
Is that with the +4?
Yeah.
Okay, you suck.
I rolled a 4, man.
Oh,
And
Well-
last time I
shit.
rolled a 5.
I was gonna say, without that bonus, he would not have succeeded.
You're welcome. I just gotta kill people, man. Yep, going through people. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. All right, Eustace.
Okay, Eustace. You see Galpus and Kyle start to soar ahead as Kyle shouts at a bunch of people to get out of the way, and they do.
We are the odd couple. Kyle and Gaupas. Chariot slayers. Chariots of fire.
That'll be a lot funnier later.
Wait a minute. Eric,
Yeah.
was I allowed to use the +2 as well as get the +4 from Ranya?
Yes.
Yes.
But you have
Is
to
it-
do that before you roll.
I hate this.
Oh, it's okay, All Rock. I hate it too. That's why I'm just killing people.
You,
Oh, you know
Eustace
what?
still isn't here back. He ain't back yet. His internet's going in and out constantly.
Yeah, he sucks.
all right, I owe him 2 turns, I think now. Galpus.
Bombs.
All right.
Bombs
More
away,
bombs.
Sacagajuelas.
You should probably be checking Alchemist Fires instead at this point.
No, I got lots of the. I got like 11 bombs a day or some craziness. I'd be alright.
Some craziness.
I'd be alright.
All right, you blow away another chariot. You get another +2, Kyle.
Nice.
I'm like, get him, Kyle. Thrice dead chariot slayer.
Run you.
You're gonna have a bunch of names, Kyle. Kyle, discard, thrice dead, chariots, slayer.
So, I thought we were going to have to make 3 checks and not just 1. Otherwise, I would have spent it.
Spend it now, dude.
So- Thanks. Can't. It's too late.
Why not?
Eric said so.
Oh, you can't like save it up and then spend it.
It's saving.
Oh.
I would have spent it on the Intimidate roll, which probably would have made it succeed.
Are there any ahead of Kyle and Galpus? Are they in the lead?
You know what, Orok? You are completely right. I made that mistake.
So I
They are
didn't
supposed to
think so.
pass all 3.
We have to do what now?
So the 4-round. I thought the 4-round action was to pass 3 obstacles at once. The 4-round action is to actually complete each obstacle.
Okay, so let's do that shit.
Yeah. So do that real quick. Kyle, you bypass the crowd, and the bridge that you're supposed to cross appears to be under construction.
Oh, Jesus.
So you need to either find an alternate route with a knowledge local or jump the gap
I have
with a handle animal.
I have knowledge local. Can I help him? I mean, I'm in the chariot with him. Can I help him? Like, turn left on freaking Pennsylvania Avenue.
No,
Turn left.
GPS.
We're
you
taking
cannot.
Route Sword.
Well,
No, can I? Is this like a group effort or is it like just a Kyle effort?
I am reading it again. Hold on. I'm pretty sure you can't, but
That sucks.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt here.
Okay, now to choose the feat. I can't remember what I was bringing.
Yes, you can.
All right, Kyle, do you want me to roll my knowledge local?
Yeah. tell me where to go, Galpass. I don't know where to fuck go.
Turn left around the burning bodies, and then turn right past the freaking dead goat.
Got it.
The dead goat.
Don't ask why it's dead.
I imagine it has something to do with everything being on fire.
All right, so Galpus directs you away from the bridge.
This is like some speed shit, dude. You know, there's a bomb on the chariot.
All right. Suddenly, a chariot pulls off a side road behind you guys, and they appear to be men in red robes with gold masks.
Oh, I wonder who these guys are.
Yeah.
They emerge from a side alley at full tilt, and they try to run you guys off the road.
So what does this require?
Oh,
Can I hit him in the face?
That's always an option, right?
I don't know why this is... Okay, well, whatever. You need to either make a bull rush or a sense motive.
Uh.
Yeah, I don't know what a bull rush is, but
That's a CMD or CMB combat maneuver.
Sense motive is... So sense motive is to...
Juke him.
Yeah,
I
basically.
only have a +1
All right.
sense motive, bro.
I'm gonna bull rush him.
Yes.
All right. You're going to try and knock them off the road. You knock them right off the road, and they crash into a building.
Suck it.
God, just
Fuck out of the way!
fucking strong arm him. Strong arms him.
Shouldn't
All
I
right.
be at the bottom one, not the top one?
Why did I say that? Okay. I mimicked it the other way for some reason, but yes.
I mean, I don't mind skipping 3 more ahead, but
Well, because my brain, when you're reading, tells me to go back to the top.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
This is the exact diagram that they set out in the book, for reasons I couldn't copy and paste it.
Okay.
Anyway, so you knock them off the road, then you come into a quiet neighborhood. Because this race is basically throughout the city. You come into a quiet.
We are totally freaking Ben-Hur this shit up.
Unfortunately, that means the neighborhood is a little messy. There are some low laundry lines, and there's a woman emptying a chamber pot in the middle of the road.
I can throw a bomb.
So,
can we hit her?
make me either a perception check or a reflex save.
I'll get the perception
I
check.
don't know reflex. I'm pretty good at, dude.
I got a +17 for
Oh,
perception.
well, shit. Yeah, do that then.
Oh,
Okay.
Kyle ain't fucking around.
So you managed to avoid getting clotheslined by the laundry line.
I'm glad I'm rolling these decent ones now because I rolled a 5 and a 4 before.
Yeah, we're making chariot racing great again.
Hmm.
Okay, sorry, now, Runya, it's your turn.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do the same thing. I'll target, not the same thing, but earlier same thing. Target one of the ones ahead and cast forbid action on the camel and forbid it to continue running.
Okay.
DC 15 will save.
Wow, we made it.
But they minus on its will save, it will actually make that one.
That's some tough camels, dude. I'm gonna buy that camel after this race. Assuming I
He
have
wants
a
a
Alright.
lion
fire.
camel.
All right, Olrock.
So, just to be sure, if you fail the first one when you attempt 3, you just flat out.
You already selected the obstacle still,
Ah,
so you can attempt it again. Just a full round action right now.
you want to do it?
Go broke, dude.
Huh?
Let's do it.
Come on, Shake.
Well, you
Come on,
guys are
Shake.
definitely fall toward the back now, so.
Either you're first or you're last, Ballrock.
You're not first, you're last.
Well, we just need to make sure one of you guys wins, in my eyes.
Kyle needs
Yeah.
to win though because the.
Well, what
family
if
wants
something
to.
happens to them and they get stuck, and then
Well, I know, but if I can
Yeah.
keep them up there, then I
What
will.
we're gonna do is we're gonna jump onto Allrock's freaking chariot and we're gonna keep going.
We're gonna jump the chariot onto the other chariot.
Or
And
we're
it's
gonna
just gonna
jump
be.
on top of the camels and ride the camels. You know.
I'm gonna do that. Sabotage. Get the sabotage bonus.
Okay.
I don't think we can afford another failure.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Wow. You just,
Am I dead yet?
are your camels stalled out or something? They're like, oh, water.
It's the stupid crowd.
you just get kind of bogged up with the crowd spilling out onto the track.
What is this like freaking what's it, Carnival? You're stuck in a crowd.
What's the roll to get through the obstacles? We can maybe switch, and I control.
Performance.
The other one is perform.
Or handle animal or
Well,
diplomacy.
actually, for this specific obstacle, it's only intimidate or perform.
Oh, this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Is your intimidate better than +6?
No.
Unfortunate. Hey, that's it. I mean, good luck, you guys.
Good luck. I'm trying to stop the one in the lead.
I miscounted there because bypassing this is 1, 2, 3. So
Okay.
you can keep what you rolled for that one, and so here's the deal. You have to still standard to select an obstacle again.
Mm-hmm.
So you can choose to keep your roll and bypass just this one, or you can select and then do it next turn and try to bypass 3 again.
Well, I'll just take the automatic go ahead first.
Okay. So yes, again, you avoid the clotheslining by the laundry lines. You just still aren't here? Okay. Galpus.
I am going to throw bombs and assist Kyle in his awesomeness.
Okay.
Burn them all.
All right, you'll get a +2 in your next roll as he blows away another competitor. Runya. You can attempt to assist him on his intimidate if you want to roll an aid, DC 10.
Okay, so he got a 15 earlier. I guess I can try. Yeah, I'll start shouting and screaming and intimidating whoever's nearest.
Yeah. Get out the way, you hag.
So Helen Keller is yelling at people.
Oh, you get it. Olrock.
Stop, or my Runya will shoot.
Stop, or else you'll catch up and get hit by a bomb.
That's right.
Yeah, right now the only people safe is Olrock and Runya.
Oh, Olrock. You finally push your way through the crowd.
All right.
Shout your way through the crowd. You come across the same bridge that's under construction.
Knowledge local or...
Yes. Knowledge local to find the detour or jump the gap with a handle animal. In terms of actually passing obstacles, either of you can roll the skill check for it. It's just one person is driving and has to make the selection and spend the actions. Ooh. You try to find an alternate route, but you find a dead end.
I said turn left at the goat. Or the right at the goat, not left.
All right, Kyle.
I'm gonna select and try to move 3 next time.
Yeah, you get a +2.
Okay. So here, you come across some really steep steps. Apparently the track is going up a large stairway.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you can either choose to whip the camel, which is a strength check, or just try not to get bounced out with an acrobatics.
What's your acrobatics? Galpass?
Very, very bad. I don't know.
Okay.
Acrobatics +2. So you may just want to strength check it.
Yeah, I'm gonna strength check it.
All right, you start whipping your camel. And
Go,
next
you
turn,
bastard.
Galpus.
Wait, I gotta roll strength?
No,
No,
it's
no.
your turn.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna chuck bombs.
Okay. Just
I love touch attacks. They're amazing.
A lot of dead people behind you on fire. Runya?
What is this square? The same thing? Intimidate?
This one is knowledge local or handle animal.
Oh.
He, as I said, he's the one that is passing the obstacles and whatnot. He's driving, so you can attempt and handle animal for free on his turn if you want to do the skill check instead.
Knowledge local can do what?
So it just knowledge local is finding an alternate route.
Okay. Do I find an alternate route that I can point
Yes. Yes, you do. So on his turn, he will move forward.
Yay.
Yeah, so when you come up to an obstacle, either of you can roll the skill check, even though it's not your turn. So, Orok, since you didn't change obstacle, you probably want to attempt to pass 3 here anyway, since she already made the roll. And so the next thing you two come up to, a similar situation. The men in red robes and gold masks have recovered in a different chariot and are chasing you guys. They try to run you guys off the road. So you can either do a sense motive or a bull rush. This is for both of you. Runya and Olrock.
I muted myself.
Oh,
How's your sense motive? Because I've gotten 11.
A 6.
What? Why did you roll?
He says we both can roll.
no, I said either of you can roll. It has to be one or the other. One person has to make the bypass roll.
Oh, okay. Well, then let him
I've gotten
roll.
11. Okay, here we go. Does it work?
All right, so you managed to lose them.
But I don't know if you have any clubs. But you
Get
also
juked,
have
son.
to find that.
And you come across the same quiet area with a woman doing laundry and cleaning in the road. And make me either a perception or a reflex save.
So my perception and reflex are actually the same.
Well, pick one.
How about you?
1 and 3. Perception 1, reflex 3.
Okay, I'll make a perception.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. But you still make it.
Well, Olrock.
For real?
Yes.
Wow.
These DCs are not all the same.
Well, he got a 1.
Yeah, but you don't fail on a skill check on a 1.
Cool. What next?
So you make it. Again, you also avoid getting clothesline. Literally, yeah. And you actually catch up to Kyle and Galpas. Kyle.
Where'd we start? Did we actually get 3?
Yeah, you got 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna make the strength check and move the 3.
All right, so you're gonna try to whip the camel.
Oh, damn.
All right, you do. It goes up the
yeah.
steps.
Beating things work. Thanks for this assist.
Come up to a narrow intersection. They're gonna have to do some tricky maneuvers to avoid slowing down or crashing. So I need either a handle animal profession driver to make the sharp turn.
Okay, I got professional
Or
and handle animal.
Or a perception check to find a hidden shortcut to avoid the mess.
Or your plus
What are
17.
your...
Your plus 17 is probably better.
Okay. We're gonna try to find a different route.
All right.
Mm.
Oh. Is that with the +2 from Galpus's last bomb?
No, it's not.
Okay, so that will make the difference. That will get you through that obstacle. And the last one here. Suddenly, from the rooftops, you see two golden masked men poke out, and as you pass by, they fire crossbow bolts at you. So you can either try to dodge the crossbow bolts with a reflex save, or you can just try to tough it out and give me a fortitude save.
I have a 7 fortitude. What do you have? Capes, fortitude, and reflex?
My fortitude is 6 and
Pretty
my,
much.
what? My reflex is 8.
Yeah. All right, you roll your reflex.
Alright, rolling reflex.
Dodges. Nah.
17.
Ooh, 17 is not enough.
Is it against poison?
No, not this. Well, no, that's not how that works here. This is the dodge. This is the dodge. This is abstract. This is the dodge a crossbow bolt. It's not normally how that works, but
you have your cloak of resistance in your stats?
Yep.
So you guys will get hit by the crossbow bolts, and it'll slow you down. Galpus.
I'm gonna throw bombs.
At the people that were shooting at us.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Somebody. I'm not really particular who, as long as it helps us.
Yeah. All right, get +2 in your next roll. Runya.
Okay, I'll cast another spell to forbid one of the camels from running forward with a DC 15 will save.
All right, you stop one of the chariots abruptly. Erik gets +2 in your next roll. Okay, Erik, you have to select an obstacle. Going up steep steps, you can either choose to whip the camel for a strength check or just try not to get bounced out on acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Sounds like a better deal for Erik.
All right, are you gonna?
Acrobatics roll hasn't been so good for him.
Are you gonna try to pass the obstacle this turn or attempt to pass 3 next turn?
What do you think, Secret?
Didn't we go
I think I should let you build up for the +4, and then we take 3.
If I succeed, yeah.
We'll try that.
Pretty much by chance. I mean, if it's only rolling a d20, yeah.
Kyle, you guys are toward the front, but not in first.
Okay.
So it's a little bit aware.
Dude.
Kyle. Oh yeah, so you guys chose to dodge.
Mm-hmm.
So one of you attempt that again.
Oh, again? Galpass, throw your +2 in there.
Yeah, to the reflex.
So I gotta do reflex and then +2?
Yeah, you'll have +2 on your reflex.
Yeah, you're trying to bypass this again.
Okay, so add 2 to this reflex.
20.
Fortunately, that's still not enough.
How the fuck am I supposed to roll higher than that?
Holy shit.
Galpus.
I'm gonna throw bombs.
Okay. Another +2 to Kyle. Well, Kyle or Galpus, whoever does the skill check. Runya.
Okay. I guess the same thing to see if we can get another +2.
All right, you Get +4 in your next roll, Elrock.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right, you try to just avoid getting bounced out of the chariot by the steps.
Ulrock grabs Runya by the cloak. He says, "Hold on!"
By the cloak.
Yeah.
Trump style.
A 20.
Oh.
20 is enough.
I'm rolling very well. What's our next challenge?
Shake and bake.
Next one, you come across the same tricky, tight intersection. You can either do a handle animal or profession to make the sharp turn, or look for a hidden shortcut with a perception.
I think perception's our best bet. We got a +11.
Okay.
Yeah,
How about
probably.
you?
Yeah, you're our best bet.
24.
24 will be enough to find a shortcut through avoiding it altogether.
We go forward.
Booyah!
So you catch up relatively to Galpus and Kyle.
Yeah, now we don't have to deal with bombs anymore unless he starts throwing them forward.
There's some men in gold masks and red robes on the rooftop firing crossbows, and
Alright, so I have to
they
start
take
going
aim at
forward.
they take aim at you, Ulrock, when your chariot comes into view.
Ulrock goes, "Ah! Get down!"
So you can either choose to try to dodge the bolts or just try to absorb them with a fortitude save.
Reflex. +11.
Go for it.
18. Damn.
Fortunately, their volley of bolts slows you down.
No.
Alright, Kyle. Whatever you and Galpus want to try here.
Can I select to try to weather it instead?
Yes. So
You get a +3
changing to
for
that
it.
obstacle will be a standard action.
And then a move action to pass it?
Yeah, if you want to pass it this turn or wait till next turn to do a full round.
I don't know, man.
We're kind of stuck here, so we should just try to get past this one.
I get a +2,
Okay.
so
Well, Kyle can roll it too. Alright, so you decide to just soak it, and the poison on the crossbow bolts doesn't slow you down. Galpus?
throw a bomb.
Okay.
Kill these people.
You guys are kind of toward the middle now. Yes, you rolled a 1, so unfortunately you won't get that +2.
That's fine next time.
Runya, this obstacle, Ulrock chose to do the reflex save. So, and there's other racers around you. There's cultists firing at you from the rooftop.
Can you cast darkness? I mean, you are blind, so maybe you get that spell.
No. I'm gonna do something interesting. Are any of the ones I'm gonna detect magic in front of me? So if I detect magic, 60-foot cone in front of me as we're racing on any of the contestants, I guess.
Okay.
First round, all you have to do is say yes or no, and then next round I'll get back to you.
All right. Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. That's it.
Ulrock.
Right. So as a move, I can attempt to pass the same obstacle with the same reflex save, right?
Yes. So if you only try to pass an obstacle once, or one obstacle, I mean, you could attempt it twice in a turn if you selected it last turn.
Yeah. So I can try this with my move action.
Yeah.
So let's do that. How's that?
All right, you will avoid the volley and make it past them.
All right. as my standard action, I want to select what we'll do for this upcoming obstacle.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So Kyle, so in this obstacle, you come into a crowded market. It's really smoky. There's a lot of like incense.
There's incest everywhere.
Incest, huh?
Incense. So you
Michael's
can either sort your way through the confusion carefully with a perception check, or try to cut through the crowd, again screaming at them and intimidate.
Only if it's Melania.
You're probably both on both of those.
So Kyle, you can also select because you moved and then you still had a standard.
Perception.
And
I think we'll do perception as well.
What happened to Eustace?
Oh, he doesn't got an +2. Never mind.
I don't know what happened to him actually. He said he was having internet problems.
Yeah, he said there was an outage. Comcast something.
Oh.
Comcast was reporting internet and TV outage. So his service provider fucked him.
Yeah.
So Kyle, go ahead and roll to just sort your way through it.
Can we take a full round since we selected an obstacle last
Yes.
time? All right, we're going to do the full
We're
round.
gonna go three things, right?
Yeah. So you will sort your way through the smoky confusion. And you come at the end of the market, you come by a camel souk, which is a camel merchant. Unfortunately, he's kind of in the middle of the road with his herd of camels. So you can either try to dodge the fat merchant with a handle animal or procession driver, or you can make a fortitude save because the camels are going to spit on you as you go by.
Well, I have a profession driver +5 and a handle animal at +4.
Fortitude 7.
A fort +6. I don't know. Let's go for the profession driver, man. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what you want to do.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the different actions have different DCs, so.
They do. I can tell you that. You don't know what they are, but
See if you can get the camels to get out of our White Gal Pass. Or drive around them, I guess.
Driver.
fortunately, a 17 driver check is not enough to get around the camel herd.
Damn.
Galpus.
I want to drive around the damn thing.
Yeah, but you can only do that once per chariot per round. So
Fine, I'll just kill somebody.
Burn them. Burn the animals.
all right, Runya.
Okay. I don't know, I feel weird just like blowing all my spells, but I don't know, he's blowing all his bombs.
Well, you're in a city. I mean, it's not like you're in
Yeah.
hostile
Okay.
territory.
I'll continue concentrating to detect magic. Is any of the magic auras in front of me strong?
No.
Okay. How many auras do I detect aside from perhaps the ones on my allies?
A few here and there, kind of minor or moderate. Nothing significant.
Yeah, they got low energy.
Like you would probably detect like maybe a half dozen or so.
Okay. But none of them are strong. Or moderate? No. Any moderate?
Yeah, moderate.
Okay. Then that's all I do for this round.
All right.
So should we go for Broke Secret?
Yeah. I'm thinking if we can, like, get in the front, I might be able to dispel somebody's magic if they're cheating with magic. Well, there's no cheating, but yeah.
So, you chose the perception, I believe?
What are we coming up against? Is it the crowd?
Yeah, I think you did
Yeah.
take it. I don't remember. I think you
It
said
was
Smoky
the perception.
interior.
so. You're gonna try to bypass 3.
Yes.
There's really no risk to that if you already selected last turn. So
Let's do it.
Go for it.
25.
Ooh.
all right, you sort your way through the market, and you also come up on the camel souk and his dozens of camels.
How's your fortitude save on Runya?
It's a 5.
I got a 6. Got anything to boost me?
Um,
Oh wait, it's not your turn.
no.
Damn.
So you can try to dodge the fat merchant, the handle animal, or profession driver, or try to absorb the spitting of the camels with a fortitude save.
I think the fortitude save might be our best bet. Even though it's incredibly disgusting.
Yeah.
It's not like you haven't been covered by guts, blood, and brain
Well-
damage.
Yep. So fort on Olrock's part.
Okay.
He's just like, oh no. 15.
Oh, that is barely enough.
Hey!
So the camels spit on you, and you don't even flinch when they spit on you.
Olrock asks Runya,
To get spit
can I have
on.
some of that water?
Yeah.
What next?
All right. Unfortunately, you turn the corner, and there's a huge blast of wind, and the sand flies into your eyes. You could raise your head. I don't know. This is weird. This one is weird. You can either do a perception or a reflex. I don't know how to explain it. You have sun and sand in your eyes. Which one can you resist better?
Well, it's the same modifier for me. I think let's try the sand.
The sand vipers.
So that's the reflex save, right?
Yes. To block the sand from flying into your eyes, I
What you
guess.
should do is like get to the
Let's
very
do
end
it.
and then just wait by the finish line and kill anybody that tries to go across except for us.
That sounds like a completely not evil way of resolving the encounter.
Though honestly,
I mean, if we can get to the finish line, we might as well just finish the race. I mean, yeah.
Ah, Kyle's gotta win.
Hey, reflex!
all right, you'll make it. Despite this, you'll avoid getting sand in your eyes.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Kyle.
All right, we're gonna roll our fortitude.
Yeah, +2, bud.
Okay.
So,
All right, you will make it through there, getting spit on and just taking it.
Perception.
Yes. The sun is in your eyes. You cover, I guess, put your hand on your forehead and keep going.
Put the visor down on my helmet.
Yeah, something like that. You can see the finish line now. You guys have managed to make your way to the front again, though you're not quite. There's a chance you might not get first here.
Oh, damn right there is.
Can we just kill them?
You see 2 more golden masked cultists in the crowd, and just before the finish line, they raise their crossbow bolts and fire at you as you race by. So you can either choose to outrun them with a handle animal, a profession driver, or fire back with a ranged attack roll.
Oh, I got it.
At a -8.
I got it.
Okay. He says he's got it. He got it.
I got a
This will
-8
not.
+2.
Even if you use a bomb here, it's not going to be against touch, because that's the way the obstacles work.
Well,
is
let's see
written.
here. I got a +1 billion, so
It'll be a +8. And the other one's handle animal and
Oh yeah, so you can choose to outrun them with a handle animal, profession driver, or fire back at a non-touch range attack roll with a -8.
well, it's a -8 and I got a +8, so it's just a straight up attack roll. Okay,
No.
plus
You have
15.
yeah, +2,
Plus
so that's
16, so
16.
plus 8.
So +8. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should go for the bomb.
Yeah. Throw a bomb at him.
So it's this minus 8. This roll minus 8.
All right.
No, it's 21 minus 8 because you didn't add the +2.
Well, that's unfortunately a low roll, so you're gonna actually miss them here.
Yeah, you still only had a 13 there.
Galpus.
I'm gonna throw bombs at this people again.
Okay. Into the crowd.
Send him running for cover.
All right, +2 on your next roll, Kyle, as he blows away some people in the crowd.
Oh, they shouldn't have been spectating.
Self-defense.
Ranya.
I see a sniper, and I gotta just eliminate the sniper.
Okay.
What do we do?
Accessory 2. They just stood there, right?
Yeah.
I think my best bet is just to keep forbidding actions.
It's like a drone. It's like a drone strike, man. He shouldn't have been at the wedding.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Ranya?
Whoever's in lead, I'm gonna forbid the camel's action. DC 15 will to forbid it from running.
All right. So +2, Olrock. All right. Olrock, your turn.
Yay.
So same thing. You see two cultists in the crowd firing crossbows, and they're firing at you too. So you can choose to outrun them, handle animal, profession driver, or fire back, range attack, roll with a -8.
I think our best bet is to try and attack them back.
All right.
Rock takes aim with his short bow.
Okay.
And +2, right?
Yes.
So +5.
I
Joy.
have a better ranged.
Yeah, you have a better with the -8.
Oh, is that your after the -8?
Yes,
Okay, no.
I'm a rogue. Oh, how's that?
That's with everything.
Yeah.
So you will unfortunately miss them, and they will continue firing on you, slowing you down.
But I can try again
Can
because
you?
we only used one of our actions. We'd already set up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes, you can.
As they continue to weave through the crowd and try to harry us. Ulrich fires again. Come on. Fuck.
Oh, unfortunately. Kyle, your turn.
All right, Galpass, throw a bomb.
Galpus.
So +2 -8.
So 18.
Then that -8.
No, +2 -8. So 18.
All right, so you blow them away that time.
Yay, we're winners.
Well, there's one more obstacle.
Well, we'll kill them too.
We'll select whatever.
Well, since it might have been a little misleading, you can. I mean, it probably looked like that was it, but so if you want to, you can try to bypass 3 since you didn't do anything else.
Bypass all of them, yeah.
Yeah, we would have bypassed her. I thought this was the finish line.
Yeah. So you're racing ahead. You're not. This is your last chance to get first.
Okay, so don't.
So
Kyle.
you can either try to fake out the competition with a bluff check, or charge ahead with a handle animal or profession driver.
Galpass, use whichever one's higher.
I have a +0 bluff. My profession driver +5. Handle animal +4.
All right, well, +5.
What's yours?
-2, -2,
Okay, I got you.
and
Oh shit.
+1.
21 driver. Okay. Big bucks, no whammy. Please tell me that's enough, Eric.
I'm counting the round. That will not be enough, but you,
Son of a bitch.
by my count, you do have one more chance actually after this.
Okay.
Galpus.
Boom.
All right, +2 next roll. Runya.
Okie dokie.
So, from where we are, can we help them?
Depends what you're trying to use.
Well, I mean, we'll probably shoot at the other competitors and cast spells.
Well, they are 100 feet ahead of you right now, so if you can do something from there.
Yeah. Composite short bow has a pretty long range.
So you're going to try to shoot.
I don't know where
it's right.
Renya's gonna go.
Yeah, it's her turn. Sorry.
Is the ones driving the cart 100 feet away a person?
Well, I was just saying that Galpus and Kyle are 100 feet away. Are you talking about their competitors?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about the same distance.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast a spell, and it's going to be Will Save DC 16, and I'm going to hold person, specifically the driver. So he's going to, freeze up paralyzed.
That's kind of messed up, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Got to do something.
Same.
All right, he'll fail. So you're doing that to help them, correct?
Yeah, because, I mean, we might have a chance to burst forward, but I think everybody's leaning towards Kyle winning so he can get his woman.
Okay.
Well, not
Yeah.
that well, you know. Kyle likes to win.
All right, so you'll get a +4 on your guys' next roll.
For Olrok's part, he will probably try to shoot the camels that are that are in front.
All right, so you're just gonna not try to bypass.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, that's gonna mean basically forfeiting the race. You're okay with that?
Well, I mean, there's no real prizes if you come
Can
in
he
at
do it again
a
and then,
smaller number, right?
+6?
Yeah. There's only mentioned the prize for the winner.
Like no, could he shoot
Yeah, that's
somebody and
fine.
we get a +6?
Yeah. So if you guys win, okay, we're putting all our eggs in your basket. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
So-
think that's a good idea. But
I think it's a great idea. And if Galpus
See
wants
my
to
basket?
poo-poo Olrok's help,
So make
well,
an
he
attack
can't hear
roll.
her. Range penalties?
None for this.
Okay. So Olrok does that.
All right, so you'll hit one of them, and you'll give them another +2, so +6 on your guys' next roll.
okay.
Kyle, you guys.
Now, do I have to do it on mine, or can Galpes do it on her turn?
Well, since you're the one driving, you both use this turn to determine what you're going to try to bypass.
So it's +6.
It
right?
just
Okay, we already wait. No, hold on. We already selected, so I don't need to use a standard action to select.
So do
So-
the help.
Yeah, can I just check a pylum at somebody?
well, it's only a move action to bypass it, so you could try to bypass it twice if you don't do anything else.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll Galpes.
All right, so I got a +11 on this.
This is fresh and driver, yeah.
Shit.
Are you
All right,
fine?
Galpes. Roll.
Unfortunately, yes, that's not enough to push to the finish line ahead of everybody, so you can try one more time.
Ooh.
All right, you will push to the finish line ahead of everybody.
Did it work?
Yes, 23 was enough.
Good job, Gal Pass. Good
I don't know.
job.
I was touch and go there for a minute. It was a team effort. Shake and
You
bake.
barely made it by a nose.
It was shake and bake, Elrock. Shake and bake.
Yeah.
We did it.
Eustace is still chilling back at the start line.
Yes.
His camel hasn't moved yet.
It's like the camel in Conan where he just got fed up with it, punched it instead.
Either that or I accidentally bombed his camel. You know.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh boy.
All right. You get to the finish line to a lot of cheering. Hundreds, thousands of people that were watching.
And this girl's like,
Mumino Fra is there to greet you at the finish line.
her champion.
And her she approaches you and she showers Kyle with kisses.
Yay.
Yes, good Kyle.
And she will hand you an encrusted gold camel statuette. In addition, you get to keep your chariot and camel.
Sweet, we can attach the chariot and camel to the cart.
Who had a praise again?
I do, plus 11.
Actually, I just either way, the statuette's worth 2,000 gold.
Oh, sweet.
The camel is worth 300 gold, and the chariot's worth 50.
I kind of like the camel, though.
And she embracing Kyle, she says, "As I said, the winner gets one wish." And she kind of winks at you and says, "What can I do for you?"
You could stop.
I can hear the gears turning.
Let's see. I'm considering two separate ways to go about this. One is to stay within the good graces, and the other is for party benefit.
Well, remember, you only have 2 more days of library access if you think that's enough.
Could ask for more library time.
What do we need the library for?
I don't know if we need the library any more than we already
really
did.
do.
We do. Probably.
Runya has clairvoyance and an augury ability, so we can definitely try to utilize that from time to time.
I don't know, man. I think you should just go with selfishness. Good graces.
See, Kyle's found the love of his life.
Whisper
Said job, but no bother.
He's trying to decide on his reward.
All right, everybody. You can see Kyle whisper something to her, and she giggles like a schoolgirl and Says as you wish. And she leads Kyle away, and you guys don't know where he went, but he's gone now.
He's taking one for the team. Good man. He jumped on a grenade for us.
So, how much is that statuette worth? Olrock asks.
Oh, I said 2,000.
I know, but
So
roleplay conversation.
How about that?
Oh, yeah.
How
Yeah,
about
Galpus
how about
is-
with them, the Mets.
I'm uncomfortable.
So is Kyle.
Such is the
That's,
beauty.
that's basically what Olrock's saying.
Such is the beauty of the AP.
Yes. Guess we should
So-
get back to the
I think
library.
you'd rather have Mumia right now.
Yeah.
Boink.
Oh,
He might actually get Mumia though.
well, what? So this is the city of Tefu, Rania.
And Kyle's in the middle of a snafu.
You might say. So I guess we go back to sleep. Because that took the whole day, didn't it?
Well, everything is closed today because she made it a holiday.
Would they not be able to get into the library?
Yeah.
Yes, that would include the library.
Well, that shouldn't count against our
Dang.
race.
I'm sure if we tried to sneak in that weird guardian thing would make our
What are we
lives
trying
difficult.
to find out specifically?
We are trying to figure out more about the Sky Pharaoh. And we believe he may have a connection. We believe the Church of Nethys here may be trying to unearth secrets related to him. Because what was it? What was that that nation of sky-dwelling people called again?
The Shori.
Yeah, the Shori people and their flying cities. He was building a weapon
Right,
to defend
so-
against them. He was convinced they were going to come attack Assyrian. So that's some kind of magical super weapon we think the Nethysians think.
And they're hiding all the information in various places of the library, including their inner sanctum. Like it's not there where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's kind of crooked stuff going on, man.
So, do you guys do anything else today, or do you just head back to your inn?
I think we should probably go back to the inn and wait for home slice.
Pretty much. Also,
Alright.
I was reading the downtime rules, and you actually have to spend money in order to get capital and stuff.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
it's
you earn it
cheaper.
instead of purchasing it.
Yeah, it's cheaper. It's like if you want to buy the capital, it's 20 gold per capital for most things, except for like magic. But if you earn it, it's like half price.
Yes.
So,
All right, so you guys head back to the Inn of the Desert Winds, which, as I explained to them before, Rania, it's kind of a preferred, famous tavern for adventurers and travelers.
They have good pomegranate wine. Olrock takes advantage of that.
Pomegranate wine.
They have nationally famous pomegranate wine.
It's
so
good
good,
shit.
makes you want to smack your mama.
If you have one.
I don't know who my mama is.
No, it's a shame. All right, you head back to the inn and you relax the rest of the day, and then turn in for the night.
Make more bombs. Wait for
Good
the
night,
Soviet
Moon.
sack.
Yeah, we
Kyle
wait
will
for good old
arrive.
Kyle to get back.
Kyle will arrive at the inn next morning.
What, like 5 seconds? Jeez, man.
You alright? Lorak asks.
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. Underperformance on her part.
Yeah. Did you
Before we go to
contact?
bed, I want to spend 1 hour in meditation to perform an augury.
Okay.
So this one's called automatic writing. So what'll happen is she'll just produce writing and then read it afterwards.
Yeah. Yes. I'm vaguely aware of auguries.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read it, and I will
I'll give you a link real quick if you need it.
Yeah, they're up to GM interpretation though.
And let's see, her augury question is gonna be:
does Kyle like Jabba?
Wow. Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. The guy's called it what? The Sky Guardian?
Skyfarer.
Skyfarer. Okay. So I will ask if going to the Great Library will give us any useful information on the Sky Pharaoh. In other words, she's just trying to determine whether or not we're wasting our time.
So the augury says it sees only the future about half an hour.
Right, but if I were to go to the library right now, would I find information on the Sky Pharaoh?
We've already found information on the Skyfarer there.
You guys wanted to go back for what? To find more?
Yes, Eustace was hot on the tails of some.
So what I said before was you don't really know for sure if there's more you can find there yet, but you have to go back and look and try.
Right, and I'm trying to avoid wasting our time. So, is there any more information that hasn't been unearthed? Because I'm guessing she would have been with them previously.
You will get the response of weal and woe.
Okay.
Is that the equivalent of like a 8-ball maybe?
No,
that means
it means you get both the yes
both.
and the no.
Yeah.
This action will give you good and bad results.
So the way she'll interpret that is that we're probably going to get more information, but it may not be all that useful. But nobody knows she did that. She'll probably tell you guys in the morning that the library may or may not assist us, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to go.
It's our only lead, Olrock says.
Yeah, I think we need to piss off that lady more, so she'll become like, hey, I'm the cultist person, and I'm gonna kill you guys now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Scalpus in a nutshell,
Hey, I'm telling you, that's gonna work.
A gadfly.
If it comes to smart stuff, I got it, man. But I much prefer to just throw bombs.
Scalpus is pretty good at researching.
Let's head back in there.
Scalpus loves to write a good research paper.
Yeah, I do. A goblin research.
To prove to her fellow goblins that words will not steal your soul.
Well, I do have a formulary book for that. They'll just burn your soul in half.
You could always find work among hobgoblins.
Nah, they smell funny.
No, she's gonna come with me, and she's gonna be my my enforcer, my kingdom when I set it up.
Most interesting.
Her and her family are gonna be up there with me.
Yeah, me and Kyle, we got each other's back, except when it comes to Java, I definitely got his back for that. He's got enough back there.
She's got plenty.
You want any oil? You rub it on yourself.
Baby's got back.
So, I shared what you learned from the Great Library, not from the Spiral Archive, in a handout there if you want to read that.
Okay.
The next day, you guys get Kyle back. What do you do?
So,
Head to
Kyle,
the Great Library.
What'd you guys do? I'm putting it in my memoirs.
So So they're gonna make a movie about it, right?
Memoirs of a Goblin.
I think I'm gonna call it 50 Shades of Kyle.
Oh god.
Wow. Whoa.
Kyle the Unbreakable.
Can
Yeah.
He's gonna be the hero of my romance novel.
Can we take other people into the library with us, into the sanctum?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the
not,
paper.
Not the. Oh yeah, the Sanctum, the Spiral Archive. You mean?
Yeah.
I think the permission thing she gave you specifically cites the people that were allowed, because
Okay.
they're very restrictive about it.
Well, that's why I was asking. I was
Well, we
wanting
can
to
always
say
take
we could
whoever
hire
we
like
want, bring
you
up.
know, some old dude to help us research stuff, because I do nothing in the library. Like, there's no
Well,
reason for me to be there.
We can
You
let
can
you
do
know.
them untrained, and there's a chance you could help out.
Accidentally
mean-
stumble across the answer.
If they roll ones and you roll 20, you could potentially help them out.
Okay. Runya will definitely nerd out because she's a book nerd.
Book.
So I'll describe the. Actually, I can just show it to you.
Is there a nice artwork?
Kyle, make sure that Frederick gets a nice set of meals and has him continue to copy.
Oh yes,
books.
that's right. Galpus and Kyle. Oh, Kyle came home with a slave.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I got a whole bunch of babies.
Runya, what is do you have any vision?
Huh? I can see 60 feet in front of me, dark vision.
Okay.
Fortunately, not full color, but probably sufficient.
You don't need color.
I think pilots would disagree.
So I assume you get this woman to lead you past the what she says are the guardians again. And
Yeah, sure.
And there's what's her
Ujabet.
face.
Ujabet, the
Ujabet.
yeah, Ujabet. So there's a woman doing research here, also, Runya.
Oh yeah, that lady.
She has a lot of rings. She appeared. They found out she was researching rings by looking at her books when she wasn't looking. And
Allegedly.
and she agreed to lead them past the guardians of the Spiral Archive for a ring made out. And Kyle gave her a ring made out of bone, and she was really happy about that.
He's boned.
Like a non-magical ring, and she was happy about it?
Yeah,
She likes rings.
there's a ring made out of a guy's spine
Yeah.
Special
She,
ring.
that
Okay.
he made. That he made.
she's a
in
little
front of her.
strange. All Rock thinks.
It worked, so whatevs.
Are we
James.
searched when we leave?
No.
Huh?
Like, I don't remember you saying we were searched when we leave or anything.
When you leave,
Yeah.
you mean if you try to take things out of the library?
Well, I don't want any of the scrolls or books.
Well, I mean, they have an index. They have curators and librarians. So, I mean, there's nobody checking you or anything, though.
I mean, how indexed is this place in the Spiral Archives?
What's the point of the question?
Oh, I wanted to take one of the things of papyrus and see if I can replicate it or have it replicated.
The bridges?
Yeah.
That's a lot of papyrus to take out.
These you could not take because they are specifically enchanted into this room with this purpose. Also, you wouldn't be able to do any research without them.
So, could we hook up our own bridges here? Like, just hammer pittons in the wall on the other side?
Oh, they would be upset about that.
I mean, that would be destroying property.
Why are you coming up with these ideas? I'm confused. Why can't we just go in there and read books?
Okay, so let me
It's
describe
difficult.
this. Let me describe this room to you. The corridor opens into a wide circular chamber. Instead of a floor, a vast well lined with row upon row of books, scrolls, and parchment plummets downward. I think I said 150 feet downward.
Okay.
Flickering flames gently illuminate the chamber in soft light. A flight of narrow stone stairs descends in a spiral along the inner walls, which is crisscrossed by a lattice of slender and possibly thin bridges.
Okay.
The bridges are made out of enchanted papyrus. The deal is, for every day you spend researching here, you have to make an acrobatics check. It's only a DC 10 to cross the bridges without falling.
Okay. So.
But you can avoid having to make the check by being slow and careful. But then you take a -2 to your knowledge roll. So that's why he was talking about setting up like a stable.
Oh. Well, I mean, none of that sounds all that punishing.
How's your acrobatics check?
Except death.
Yeah, Eustace fell last time.
Yeah, he had feather fall, though, thankfully.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, do we have a wizard? Do we have a wizard?
Well, Ulrich has a ring of featherfall, and he'll lend it to you.
Well, no, I don't care about that part. Do we have a wizard?
Or Eustace is our wizard.
Okay, does he have mage hand? Because you can just mage hand the books to you.
Then you're not really searching them. Because, I mean, you have to know which books you need to get. But the whole point of the research
Don't you ever watch My Little Pony?
Yeah, but there's tens, maybe hundreds of thousands.
You
pull them all out, and then you later have your mini dragon put them all away later. Okay, okay, not
Everybody
that
can afford a spike.
Work, though,
I know. Alright, well, I mean, yeah, if put the lightest person out there, probably the best person who has...
We just all go out there. Because Ulrich could do it, but he's not a scholarly class. And if you're a scholarly class, you get a bunch of bonuses. I imagine you'd probably qualify.
This is part of the new research system introduced in Ultimate Intrigue. It's not just you roll a knowledge roll and it's done. There's a little more going on. So essentially, for this library, if you want to learn more about what you're currently trying to learn about, it is a knowledge history, knowledge nobility, or knowledge religion. If you have ranks in these skills, you get a +3 on this check on top of whatever else you have.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
And depending on your class will determine how much you learn. If you're a scholarly class, you have a much higher chance to learn something important because you know how to research things, I guess. You can APA and MLA format.
You went to college or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
You're able to
Where you just ate books your entire life.
Yeah, there's that.
You're able to do your works cited page.
That's right. You know how to read a works cited page.
You know what a bibliography is.
A biblia what? Yeah. All right, here. And I had another handout for what they have learned from this particular wing of the library so far.
So, Ulrich takes his shoes off and starts just strolling out onto the
Before you do that, Renya puts her hand at you to stop.
What?
And she casts a spell.
Oh.
And she casts Unseen Servant. And she commands her servant to go find specific book titles that... we were here before, right? So she would have seen some of this. Did you guys have her character out there, or
no?
Okay.
So you have to be. This is like 150-foot shaft going down and up. So
yeah, I'm gonna cast 2 spells. I'm gonna cast Clairvoyance somewhere to look at a wide range of books, and it's pretty much only going to see that area. And then if I see any book titles that I like, I will send the Unseen Servant to retrieve it.
Don't
How
you
long?
need to see like 10 feet with the clairvoyance?
If I put it right next to a wall of books, I should be able to see like a good amount of books. Not like the whole library, obviously, but
Well,
And
Ulrock's
you-
gonna go and do some research the old-fashioned way.
okay.
Well, so the way this, how many times can you use that, and how long does it last?
It's 1 minute per level, so 6 minutes, 60
We're gonna be
rounds.
here for 8 hours.
Yeah, the research rolls. Let's assume you spend like the whole day here researching.
Oh, well, shit. I'll still have my unseen servant and retrieve the books for me because I'm lazy. But I guess I'll go
That's
out
fair.
there to look at the titles.
Okay, so
I
Okay.
You
will.
want Ulrock's Featherfall ring?
I can tie people off that haven't have a chance of falling, and just catch them on my rope.
well, that
Well, I would
has
take my armor off for sure. So there's that.
that has some chance of failure, but I don't think Ulrock has to roll for his acrobatics.
Yeah, he has a high enough acrobatics that he couldn't fail.
So he's saying he doesn't even need the featherfall ring.
So please
Sure.
don't die.
I'll put it on.
He lends it to her.
So you don't have to take the minus because even if I roll for you to fall, then you'll fall harmlessly to the bottom. Okay, so pick one of those knowledge skills to roll.
Ulrock gets that.
Knowledge, history, nobility, or religion, you can do it untrained if you choose to help research. If you have ranks in it, you get a +3.
I'm gonna do religion.
Okay. So both of you roll high enough to understand the complexity of the library.
Is that including your guys' +3?
Yeah.
And Galfast,
Well,
you need
for
one.
me.
+3 on top of it being
Honestly, I
trained.
don't even know
Yes,
what that
on
is.
top of it being trained.
Oh, then 28. Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
don't even know
definitely.
what I'm rolling because I'm just gonna. Here's a flat 20. And I'm.
You're rolling knowledge, local, religion, or nobility. So
Oh, locals an option?
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
No, I don't remember you saying local.
I think he said history.
Yeah, history.
I have to keep going back and forth.
Yeah, so
20 pages.
plus whatever
Hmm.
freaking thing.
31.
Well, you're gonna have to keep your first D20 roll to be fair here.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
17, and you have ranks in it, so that's 20. So that's still enough to understand the complexity of the library. So now I need you to roll me.
I already understood the complexity of this place from last
Galpus, roll me a 1d8 plus your intelligence modifier, and Ulrock and Runya roll me 1d4 plus your intelligence modifier.
Does Renya have any like special ability that would make her more scholarly inclined?
So Runya 1d4 plus int modifier plus 1, and Ulrock same thing, 1d4 plus int plus 1.
Does that? It's got to be int. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I can't help myself here at the moment. Okay, let me see what that modifier is.
I don't know. I just figured like if you got the lore mystery or something.
No, I don't. I'm an occult oracle.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
it's
if you
spirituals and stuff.
If you had something flavored for knowledge specifically, like a bard destroys this particular thing.
Yeah.
That's not a.
A bard gets to roll 1d12 for this.
Wow. That could be a lot.
For the win, dude.
Shit. Oh, I rolled a 20. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So just go ahead and reroll. Oh,
Hey.
next.
You get an 8.
So you guys will learn some things.
Okay.
If Eustace was here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he's useless.
All right. In your reading, you come across something. In your reading, you come across something called the the Sacrosanct Order of the Blue Feather.
Which is.
And I'll tell you why this is relevant in
The leader
a
is that lady.
second. So please roll me a knowledge local or religion, untrained if you don't have it, for those that did the research check.
We get any bonuses if we do have it trained?
Not for this roll, no.
Okay.
Wait, the feather like the peacock thing, or is it something totally different?
Hey!
So all three of you will actually recognize the Sacrosanct Order of the Blue Feather as a secretive sect of the priesthood of Nethys, dedicated to the collection and preservation of knowledge.
So it sounds like that chick lady.
Well, I will show you what you learn. 1 second.
Oh, and her family's the head of it.
Well, it turns out she's a high-ranking member. Okay, she's a frickin' Nethysian high priestess.
Exactly.
Gee, I wonder why she was trying to stop us from getting inside the library.
I know. I mean, I'm immediately freaking, suspicious of everything, but in this case, it's well-founded.
Yeah, I'm just sitting up watching the lady and watching what's going on.
He's watching some lady.
But just because she helps us and doesn't seem completely out to kill us at the moment doesn't mean she ain't going to later.
For a second there.
No, unfortunately, I'm here with you guys.
He's like, no, I want to be with Jabba, though.
So you guys learned, ignore what I put there in caps. That was a mistake. That's just a page reference number.
Oh, the shifting sands thing?
Yeah, it's just the name of the book and has a reference number, but this is what you learn.
The Scrolls of Inquiry.
Yeah.
We don't got it here.
His tomb has wings. Maybe I should take a level of witch.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
I think my next character is going to be a man witch with a pig as a familiar.
Hell yeah.
Hey!
Name him Bacon.
Pig familiar. Can't go wrong with a pig familiar.
I agree. You can't go wrong with a dinosaur familiar either.
And that's the last thing you learn.
The Dark Depository.
His heart and funeral rites were stolen from his tomb before it was lost to the skies, but the body remained.
So, it's another portion of the library here?
Yes, it's not this section.
My god, there's even more.
So we need to go confront the lady and get access to that.
Now let's not even bother with her. Let me just go talk to
Yeah, go talk to your girl.
Bay.
Yo, Bay. How you doing, girl? I need to get some access here.
Well, essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to go back and tell her I'd rather spend time with her than in here in the library, wherever you guys are searching, and spend time with her while you guys are down here.
Oh, you're so sweet, dude.
They leave me out of all the fun things, like walking on papyrus 150 foot above a solid stone floor.
That's totally the fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm just pretty much standing in this hallway watching to make sure nobody comes up on us and making sure she doesn't like cut the papyrus or something right now.
All right. So these guys spend the whole day researching, and this is everything you discover.
Kyle's had his thumb up his ass all day.
Alas.
No, thumb up Jabba's ass.
No. All right. It's about nighttime, so do you guys decide to head back to the inn?
You know it.
Alrighty.
This is the part where we get ambushed.
This is the part where we kill some lady.
I think I only need 2 hours of sleep, so I don't need to actually be at the end.
Oh, so Runya,
Yeah.
I think we should get like a purple
They-
feather or whatever, and then leave it on her desk.
Hmm?
And just
so I added the Mask of the Forgotten Pharaoh to the handouts, and they know with the identifying of it that it has part of Hakatep's soul, who was known as the Sky Pharaoh.
the Ahmed guy.
Okay.
And that whole, well, it's an artifact. That whole description is there.
Yeah.
Anyway, head back to the inn. Sleep it off.
Yeah. No, I don't think we should sleep. I think we should just go to the lady and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
With your tired eyes.
Sleeping is how we get killed.
Is it?
Well, it's how you. I mean, you. While you're in the inn, you're pretty safe because you got 10 men guarding.
Yeah, like.
You haven't played Giant Slayer, have you?
Actually, no, but I do know that we can get our ass killed by a lot of things there.
I am running Giant Slayer also.
Oh, when you think you're safe in an inn?
No.
Yeah.
We're specifically in this case is because we have 10 level 3 guards.
He
Guardian.
hired.
Oh, 10 of them? Oh, okay. That's a lot.
He hired
Wow.
some people.
Yeah, speaking
Wow.
of Giant Slayer,
Okay.
They're technically part of the Sand Vipers. They're just my guys.
Yeah, they're like the minor league team.
Yeah, they're our AAA baseball team.
Gotcha.
They're like whatchamacallits, not Teamsters, but roadies or something.
Who?
Just navigating this book, so 1 second.
Yeah, so it was a purple feather or what feather? Blue?
What are you talking about?
The lady.
Oh, Sacrosanct Order of the Blue Feather.
So
Is that what I said?
We should get some
Blue
feathers
feather.
and put them on her desk and stuff.
Okay, so the next day, what do you guys do? You no longer that was your third day, so you no longer have access to that archive either.
So me going and spending time with. I guess I'd be coming back now.
Well,
So you want to go
unless you
ask?
wanna have time with her, you know.
No, I wanted to go last night.
I think
Oh,
we should find the priest lady.
Well, 1 second. All right, Kyle, you go there.
I'm guessing she would have left.
At nighttime, they wouldn't let you in. So you can go there today, however.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't sleep like everybody else does because I only need 2 hours.
Yeah, but she does.
Well, Zach and Wade.
Not while I'm around.
Oh!
Zing.
Oh, man.
That's what Kyle does. He zings.
He's got the stinger.
So you go there, Kyle. They let you through now, and you find Mama No Fra on her pleasure barge wearing a diaphanous vermilion silks. She looks pretty depressed. She's nibbling on a crocodile tongue tangine between her overwrought size of ennui. She says, "Amuse me." She says, "Do something entertaining."
What is the heaviest thing around here?
Okay, so I see what you're getting at. So make me a strength check.
Well, if it's less than 5,600 pounds, I just pick it up above my head.
Yeah, I know, but it's
It's about how well you do it.
it's about how good it looks.
Eh.
Hmm.
All right, so she ends up egging you on to perform for her for the entire day.
Okay.
Do you try to ask her for more access at the end of the day?
Yeah, and I'll explain that it's so that the rest of my party has something to do while I spend time with her instead.
She says, "You're more interested in words than me,
Yes.
and I refuse to consider such a selfish request. Make me a DC diplomacy check."
You should intimidate her.
Oh God, that'll go over well.
Hey, 50 Shades of Kyle. It'd be good for the book.
50 Shades of Kyle.
Just do what Donald
Yeah,
Trump
I
did.
was more
Never
interested
push
in spending time with her than fucking off into the library with the rest of the people. So
Well, yeah, but that's just one of those insecurity things, right?
yeah.
That like, oh, you just came here to ask for more access.
Ah, well, I did try to show up last night, anyways.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but this is just the way she is.
Capricious and paranoid.
One second. So she will relent and say, "Fine, your slaves or whatever they are may go to the library." She says, "You asked specifically for the dark depository."
If that's the place that they're trying to get into now.
That it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
She'll grant you 2 days.
Kyle's trying to get into her dark depository.
He already did.
The other one.
Oh.
And then she will ask you to leave. She said she just wishes to relax and retire to a bath of goat milk.
All right. I'll wish her a enjoyable day and then go about my way. Give the other people the letter and
All right, Kyle comes back that night after leaving in the morning. So 2 days starting tomorrow, not counting today. Okay,
I re-edited it.
next day, you guys are getting the full sights of Tefu. How long you've been here? You guys make your way to the dark depository. Roll me a knowledge local
Go ahead, Galpus. I'll help.
or diplomacy to gather information on where it could be.
Oh, or diplomacy. Oh, I already rolled. I'll just take that.
Why don't we just ask the Nethys lady?
Well, that was my fault. So
Oh, okay.
So we
Yeah,
just-
whatever. It was meant to be.
We aid Galpus.
There you go. We're like, yeah, listen to him. Her. Yeah, it.
yeah, Galpus with Olrock's help will know where it is. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you do that, but
Oh, she's a goblin, and Ulrich's a normal guy. So he's like, she's all right in my book. And I'm like, yeah, all right. I guess I'll talk to her.
that will merit more research later. But for now,
Ulrich speaks Syriani really well.
Renya does too, as well as ancient, actually.
Kyle only speaks Ancient, but apparently you can understand each
So
other.
this
It
will.
just sound odd.
So you know of its general location, what part of the city it's in. You know that it's in Wadget's Walk. Now you are going to have to do me only a diplomacy to try to talk to people in that area and figure out where it is.
Can I just smash somebody's head into the wall and ask them where it is and keep doing it until they tell me?
Okay. How
So
about
Wadget's
Ryan
Walk
tries
is all this area along the canal, basically.
Hmm.
What was that?
Ranya tries, and then Ulrock helps.
Sure.
Maybe Kyle too.
Yeah, I guess I can try to help.
Secret?
Another one? A new roll?
Yeah.
Diplomacy.
So the local was in diplomacy before is to know what part of the city it's in, and now you need diplomacy to ask around where it might be, because it's not a well-known thing.
Yeah. Okay.
If it seems confusing, then you can write Paizo and ask them why.
Ulrock helps.
Yeah, I helped. That's the entire point of my role. So a 19, it looks like.
You are gonna have to spend a little bit more time asking around, I guess, because you don't find anyone that can tell you exactly where it is.
Kyle will continue to help.
Okay, you can try again.
Nope.
Ranya, try again.
Yeah.
Ulrock helps.
Okay, that will be enough to pinpoint the entrance of it from somebody who, I guess, is like, yeah, it's over there.
Okay.
Random person number 7 who just happens to know this.
I walk by there every day on my way to work. I don't know.
On my way to camel breeding.
It's probably someone who happened to talk to someone coming out of it.
Ah.
Everybody knows where that is. Jeez.
Like a dumbass. No.
Cool. Okay.
Step off your numpty or I'll nip you.
Oh man, I could have put enhanced diplomacy on us the whole time. Oh well.
Oops.
Goddamn cantrips. So useless.
All right. The entrance is actually a little odd when you.
It's a storefront.
The doors to it are actually open, but it's only like a small set of steps that lead down to what looks kind of like a manhole, and then there's a ladder going down farther than hundreds of feet.
So, you guys, when you go down, there's somebody going to try to kill you. Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Kyle?
Scroll
He
up.
stayed. He stayed back at the Palace of General Reeds.
No, once I knew where it was at, I went back. I even posted it.
Very well. Thanks. I guess we'll just die if it happens to be full of alligators or something. Crocodiles, my bad.
Hmm.
It shouldn't be. It's a library.
No, it's a dark depository.
And I leave
Yeah,
the letter with Ulrock.
Okay, Ulrich has that tucked in somewhere.
All right.
So climb on down.
Climb on down.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ulrich's got his Ayun torch spinning around his head. We're back on the overworld screen. Or the
Are we
city.
all going down?
Everybody except Kyle, I believe.
Okay. Then
Unless somebody stops him.
So we're going down into a dark, kind of creepier area.
Yeah,
Hundred,
Ulrich would have
hundreds
said,
of hundreds of feet of ladder.
yeah, Ulrich goes,
Okay.
Kyle, where are you going?
Then Runya's gonna activate. So it's gonna last for 7 hours per day. Her ectoplasmic armor. So you guys see this like just ectoplasmic layer go over her.
Ectoplasm. Kyle, you will go to the palace, and they will actually turn you away, saying, "Mama No Fraud does not wish to see you right now."
Ever again.
Oh.
Your girl can't find another man, dude. She don't want no scrubs.
How's the rest of that song go?
I don't remember, dude. It's been like, I don't know how long since it's been out.
What do you do, Kyle?
Well, in that case, I'd return.
Okay.
It's not like I'm going to tear down the walls.
Tear down
Let me in!
walls. Actually,
There's
she
only
might like
400
that,
of
dude.
you.
She might like that, actually.
Who has a light source?
Ulrich.
Dark vision.
I do. My hammer glows.
I can always see 60 feet in front of me.
Well, yeah, but I was asking for.
Oh, okay.
I'm also still got low light vision.
Yeah. I really should set your tokens with sight on the main map.
Yes, tokens.
So you can copy them freely. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
We're gonna take over the world.
All right, you get to the bottom of the shaft after 450 foot
Holy
with
shit.
ladders.
Dark
Jesus
vision. Hey,
Christ.
my token doesn't got dark vision.
Yeah, I think it's just a circle that we're in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is there a door?
yeah. I was about before I processed what Michael said. I was gonna say a set of bronze double doors is set into the eastern wall at the bottom of the shaft. Your token shows me you have vision.
Okay.
Yeah, we
so
see.
I can only see a small circle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
Ulrich,
sorry, okay, let me-
Ulrich says, Kyle, you want to check these doors out?
I'm just joking.
Sure, why not? I'm going to take 10 for 27. Checking out the doors, looking for things.
All right, taking 10. What's yours, Ulrich?
For me, it's, let's see, check for traps. Like a 16? No. 14.
24.
So 24, and what was yours, Kyle?
27.
Okay, just remember. All right, you guys don't find any traps. You do find a set of bronze double doors.
How much are the doors worth?
They're
And bronze is pretty.
nothing.
Are they locked?
Are they locked? No.
Alright. I guess Ulrich will say, well, I'm opening them up.
Okay.
Wait, before that, Runya and me need to switch places so she's not in the front.
Yeah, she's blind,
Rania,
not
you-
strong.
You fine with that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty damn tanky, so I don't really care, but
So go ahead and move yourselves, as it's actually a little more annoying for me. So when you open the doors,
We all die.
a blast of cold fills the room. I need a reflex save from everyone.
Oh, goody.
Ulrich, I got a 28 on your trap spotter, so you did not find it.
a blast of cold.
Probably.
Okay.
Good old Kona cold.
Is it poison?
It's not poison. Ulrich, you will fail. Kyle and Runya, you'll take half. Galpus, you will take full.
Well, you were right, Olaf. Now I'm going to kill everything in here. I don't care what it says.
Thanks. All
I
right.
can't. Oh, you guys should be fine.
51. That would have
Holy
killed a
shit.
normal.
So a blast of ice
Kills
hits
me.
you guys for 51. Are you serious?
51, huh? Let me see here. How many hit points do I have? 38.
Your health is
Holy
38. You have like no con. That's your
shit.
fault, man. That's your fault.
Well, it's more like the game's fault for making con
No,
the
like
worst
if any
fucking
player
stat
has
to do.
less than like 12 con, that is their own fault.
That's the risk, I guess.
Yeah.
51.
So the blast, the cold, I guess, just freezes Galpus alive.
So that drops you past your con modifier? Or not modifier, but your con in
That
total?
makes
What's
me
that?
negative 13, so yeah, I'm dead.
Fuck. We
What's your
fucked
con?
up.
12 or 10 or
10.
Well, the door is open.
10? Okay, well.
Yeah, I'm taking the doors off the hinges and just throwing them into the fucking room. I'm
Or
gonna use
just
the adamantium flail to smash off the hinges.
Oric's just shivering. His eyebrows are all frosted over. Fuck.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
Kyle,
It's
like,
your only job.
if I had rage, I would be raging right now.
It's his only job.
Okay.
Fuck, Kyle. What the fuck just happened?
Galpes froze to death.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
turn
drop to the
around.
ground and check
Galpus
Galpus
is
and see if
dead.
there's any way to.
I'm dead. That's what.
I know.
Oh,
Just
Rania,
for
do
dramatic
you
story,
know
she's gonna.
Breath of Life or
No, no,
no.
I'm not
Okay.
that kind of oracle.
Yeah, you are. You heal things.
No,
Sometimes.
She's not really a healer.
I play very awkward builds that most people won't play
No.
because
Like
they always play
all I know
like
about your
metagame stuff.
character is that they heal things and sometimes
Yeah.
cast other things.
That's
all I've
I
seen.
do things mostly like hold person and forbid action and auguries and dispel magics.
So,
That's mostly what I
Oracle
do.
has
That's
no
fine.
healing.
No, she does healing. It's just you're
Yeah,
past the
it
point that
comes
she
with
can
the
heal.
class. Yeah, I can't help you. I can't bring you to life. Breath of Life would have been perfect.
Did
right
you
now.
did you happen to make that kineticist, Michael?
I did.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Is she dead? Ulrich asks Rania.
Yes, she's definitely dead. Where did that come from? Is that going to happen again?
The door
She
was
starts looking
trapped.
around.
We had permission
Yeah.
to come in, and it still tried to kill us. That's probably why she didn't want to see me.
Oh, interesting.
Ulrich just
Okay.
sighs. Damn it.
I do want to take the doors off their hinges with the adamantium flail.
There's no
Oh.
point, Kyle. The spell's
Sure.
discharged.
Yeah, but
Well, it might have a reset, so unless you disabled it, it might just reset.
Fine.
There are ways to check.
Yeah,
that-
Ulrich carefully looks.
Taking 20.
Yes.
All right, you find no
Disable.
trap on the door now.
Of course you don't, because you already activated it on me.
Rania, detect magic out on the
She's not
hallway.
that kind of oracle.
Yeah.
Stop backseat driving me. No, it's funny. I'm playing a second oral and a Cole in another game, and she doesn't even have detect magic.
No, but she has breath of life,
Oh,
right?
do you have detect magic? Yeah,
She
you do,
does,
'cause
yeah.
you've
Runya
cast
does,
before.
yes.
Okay.
I love oracles, so I actually am playing 2 right now. So.
Would we even... We
I
wouldn't
love
even be able
speed.
to have Breath of Life at this level.
No, probably not. I think
It's a
that
5th
it's a little
level
bit higher.
spell.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
I'm only at
9.
thirds.
Yeah.
So,
You need to be... Yeah,
Do I detect magic?
she'd need to be
detect
10th
no
level.
magic within 30 feet of you now.
Okay.
Right,
No,
yeah, I'm
no
still
magic.
taking the doors off, and then I'm literally going to chuck them down the hallway.
Sure. That makes you feel better. Yes, you take the doors off. Throw them.
That was a little unnecessary.
I'm going to pick Galpass up, put her in my backpack, and start climbing back up.
Well, no, now that we're down here,
No.
we'll just stay down here.
We just
Well-
lost someone.
Well, there's
earlier.
3 of you.
It's over.
I'm not scared.
You should be. Ulrich
the-
starts climbing back up after Kyle.
Fine.
What do you want to do here, Michael?
No, I'm gonna make them spend the 10,000 freaking,
What?
What? No.
Well, I mean,
Why?
you spent that much on Kyle, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair. When I come back to life.
Let's retreat to our.
If they bring you back to life, though, you're not switching. Okay.
I think what Erik was asking is, do you want to keep Galpus or do you want to go Kineticist?
Kinesis wouldn't be a bad idea to bring. Well, what was Galpus again?
Alchemist.
Well, I'll be right back a second.
Oh, right, that's right. Throwing the
Discuss
bombs.
this.
Alchemist who just
I mean, they're both really
paid
strong
500
equally.
gold for her litter of goblins that was just going to raise as good goblins. Make a good society of goblins.
No, I think I don't know.
Well, I don't want to pay for something and then have him not be in the party anymore. You know.
Why would
Yeah.
I be in the party anymore?
Ulrich just says, I need some fucking pomegranate wine.
I don't know. They're both strong classes, so just play what you want. I'm okay with pitching in funds to
this
resurrect.
is
Wait,
the chance that you have to change to Kinesis now. If
Erik,
you want to change
Erik there?
No, he's AFK at the moment. He said discuss this amongst ourselves and he'll be back.
I already had.
Well, what I'm curious is whether or not on the roll he included Ulrich's trap finding bonus.
He said yes, and you got a 28 on it.
I had a pass of
fine.
28, so.
He didn't have a pass of 28. Ulrich gets active all the
wait.
time.
Ulrich's a rogue, right?
Yes.
Don't you automatically know a trap is there even without the roll?
No.
Thought
Ulrich took the trap spotter talent, which lets him roll every time he gets 10 feet, within 10 feet of one. And then he can also make a normal roll if he suspects there's a trap. So it basically gives him twice the chances and always at least one chance.
Well,
And
Yeah,
he
I'm
fucked both up. Erik,
Okay.
did you remember to add his trap finding bonus to the trap spotter roll?
I added +5. Is that too much? I just went
Yeah.
high on it.
I think it's half the.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I couldn't remember off the top of my head, so I just went high on it and was gonna
Thanks.
ask afterwards if it worked.
Unfortunately, it didn't, and now Galpus is dead, and I am sad.
Oh.
Kyle's mad.
Yeah. Only watched one of his buddies go down.
How many people are guarding the palace?
A lot. Like a small army.
we can kill them all.
Yeah, but how many is a small army?
Hundreds.
It'd be a mass combat.
I mean, it'd be
chaos on the
13.
streets.
I mean, that'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy.
We could, you know what? Kyle could simply hire people, just like go to the poorest part of the fucking city, give 1,000 people each a gold coin, and give every 10 people rope and a grappling hook, and have them fucking go and try to scale the walls and go in there.
Ulrich says,
They don't actually have to fight; they just have to act as a
Ulrich-
distraction.
Ulrich says, I don't think Momonofra is to blame. I think our good friend, the what's her face, the governess, Decca Ann Carrette, might be a more appropriate target for your ire.
All right. Well, we know where she's at. She's in the library.
She's in the Sanctum of Nethys, surrounded by
Her supporters.
Nethysian clerics and worshippers.
Does she leave?
No. Unless summoned, I believe.
I mean, maybe she could be living there. I mean, it was a big deal to even try to see her. She's not just in charge of the library. She's the governor of the whole city.
Yep.
We could go see the Viper and see if he can sneak us in to see Deca in person. He's illegal goods and activities, so like.
You know, there are a lot. You know, you have enemies, right? Like ones that have tried to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, maybe not be too hasty on assumption.
Yeah. Ulrich says that he doesn't know what to do about this.
There are a lot of factions that work, as you have seen and learned of.
I don't even know who Galpus' next of kin are, or if she'd even want to be sent to them.
Well, Galpus is a goblin. She might have ate her kin.
Then Galpus is just somewhere near Borussia Sandpoint area. There's tons of tribes there.
What type of will would you have, Michael?
A what?
Will for Galpus?
Would Galpus have a living will?
I want all my shit burned.
What about the body?
You don't want a tomb like all these Assyrians?
Just take it to the city outskirts and burn. Pyre.
So you are turning down resurrection.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's gonna cost a shit ton of money, and I'm just not gonna put. I'm not gonna put that on the group.
Well, I mean, I guess that's up to you guys. But.
Ulrich doesn't know where they would get Galpus resurrected. Can't exactly go to Nethys.
Yeah, let's go back to the water.
Why not?
There might be a Pharasman temple.
Is there a temple of Desna?
Why couldn't we go to Nethys?
I believe there is a Desna, but yes. I mean...
We kind of suspect them.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm certain there is a temple of Desna here. So
Ulrich, can you roll a negotiation for 10% increase in cost and for selling stuff?
No. I'm not gonna put that on there on the group.
Well, with the 10% increase, it'll cost 4,600 something out of pocket for the entire thing, including getting rid of the negative levels and everything. That's after we sell a couple of things.
I believe the biggest gods in Osirion are Pharasma, Nethys, Desna. And so it doesn't have a specific one listed, I don't think, but I'm sure there would be one here. It is one of the gods.
And I can cover most of that out of my pocket, and I just need 100 gold from someone else to...
Yeah.
I'll front 100.
All right.
If you want to bring Galpus back.
You want him to come back, Galpus?
Well, yeah. I kind of like my character.
That's fine. We're gonna go get her rezzed.
Ulrich just goes, I don't know.
You can negotiate the actual spell casting price, but you are still going to have to pay full for the material because they won't go below cost.
All right. Well, however much you can save on the spell casting would be great because right now I am literally I got 300 gold to my name after this.
Freaking Nethys lady and freaking say, hey, blue feather person. That shit happen.
Then she'd probably have us killed on the spot. If that happened.
Well, I don't think. I think that she's not on our side. Like not on her side.
What level spell is Well, which one are you going to pay for?
It's going to be Resurrection and Raise Dead. He doesn't need. No, it's going to be Restoration and Raise Dead because he doesn't need Resurrection. I don't think.
Remember, we determined how expensive Restoration was.
Yeah. We need at least 10K.
Yeah, this is
otherwise Galp's 10 2 negative levels.
This is the 10,000. Me being absolutely broke and selling the stuff out.
That is a. Oh, I see.
Your diplomacy would, if you can get 10% more on the items, that'll save us 580 gold, 584 gold, and 3 silver.
Well, Rock just looks kind of reluctant. He goes, "Hey, we're kind of breaking the bank if we do this, aren't we?"
Well, I mean, it's only fair at this point, you know. If you're really talking about how fair it is,
I'm paying.
No, not fair. I mean, like how much we're gonna be able to do. Because I mean, we already rezzed Kyle twice, and the sheer cost of it.
Goblin lives matter, okay?
At least this once.
There's no guarantee that you won't die next. Or
we'll see how you feel. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's fine. I'll just make another character.
Yeah, I know, but
me too. That's just the nature of the game. So.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could do it that way, but I don't think everyone wants to do it that way. You know, I don't think that should be a rule.
Yeah.
I mean, here's my look.
You know what?
I mean,
here's what will happen. I'm paying the vast majority of the costs, and I will pay back the party out of my own pocket, my own shares when it comes down to it to fucking do this. So let's just go do it.
Okay, that's fine. All I'm gonna do is put in just some 2 cents here that if players just continuously die because they have a super low con, I'm not going to continue pitching in. Not saying that was Kyle's situation, but you guys had already done it twice to Kyle, and it is expensive to do it. And you guys are very low level. You don't really have these kind of funds, you know? So just keep that in mind. It can't keep happening is all I would say.
How much damage have you done?
Yeah.
The combination of factors here. He has a low con. I rolled low on Olrock's Trap Spotter. I rolled 3 8s on that roll.
Yeah.
The rest of those are good. And he missed the reflex save by 1. It's just any one of those could have been different, and he probably would have lived.
Yeah.
It's just bad luck happens. He had 4 factors going for him, and they all failed.
Oh. We need to get you a con belt or some shit, you know? Get that up.
Oh yeah, what, can you make one for me? Oh wait, you don't.
You gonna pay for it? After you pay for your res?
I'm paying.
We're talking
for the
to
res.
a dead guy.
Just
okay.
Everyone, just cool your heads a little bit here.
I mean,
you know what? F it.
I don't know.
Kyle, freaking, you're good, dude. You keep your money. Galpes is gonna have fun in Elysium or Nirvana.
You sure?
It was Galpes? It was chaotic neutral, right?
Neutral.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Welcome to the Boneyard, you indecisive survivalist.
Indecisive? Neutral is the best way to go.
Galpus seemed a little chaotic in my eyes, but
For
especially
not
with the
being
bomb throwing during the race.
For not committing to anyone's side. Get to wander purgatory in the Boneyard.
I mean, I don't
Being a Boneyard guy is cool.
I don't want to put Runya out. So, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and call Galpes.
Well, it's not me out. I'm just saying I have the funds.
It's fine. Whatevs.
Well, I'm just saying is that, you know, these things can't keep happening. You guys had already gone through this twice.
They don't keep happening. Bad shit happens.
yeah, but resurrecting is costly at low levels. We're only level 6, you know, and we're sitting here rezzing people.
7.
It's pretty expensive. 7. It's expensive for level 7s. And I don't know. But yeah, I'll pay for some of the funds.
Nope.
It's just
Nope.
okay. It's your choice.
It
Nobody's
is my choice.
forcing
I'm not
you.
gonna let you, use it over me. So I'm not gonna let it happen.
All right.
I'm gonna hold person you, and you can't do anything about it. I'm just kidding.
So are you sure, Michael? Because
No, I'm just not gonna let this freaking be an issue. So it's done.
I'm not sure what you mean though, because I never made it an issue.
Well, we can either continue the petty back talk, or from both sides, or we can move on. So, what do you? You're gonna be a new character, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are playing a kineticist.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, figure it out, I guess. I guess you guys take Galpus outside the town and burn her. Is that the preferred burial method?
Does anybody
So,
know long enough to know?
Well, she wrote something down.
Oh yeah, or will.
Oh, she has a will?
This parchment, like in her jacket, that says "Burn me."
well,
Are you
there's,
It's in the formula book.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
there's also the fact that Galpass and Kyle spend a good amount of time together, and they
By the way, if I ever die, burn me. Of course. I mean, I believe it.
There's all these touchy-feely scenes that nobody gets to see because they're all busy trying to stab people.
Yeah.
They just kind of happen on the fringes. Unnarrated.
Yeah, you go out to the
Yep, the
edge of
desert.
Tefu in the desert.
Ulrich
So-
buys like a whole fucking case of pomegranate wine.
uh,
Take it out there.
Pour it on her.
Kyle's going to keep her in scissors.
Okay. Is that pronounced in scissors? I thought it was in
Incisors?
Incisors.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was like, her what scissors?
No, I know what you meant, but I was just actually curious because I was thinking, is it in scissors? Anyway,
Ulrich drinks straight from the bottle as he helps Kyle set up the pyre.
oh okay. And you have a nice, humble funeral for Galpus. She would have loved to burn alive. It's a shame that's not how she died.
Quite
Freeze
the opposite,
alive.
actually. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a tactful thing to say.
Yeah.
I guess, quick eulogy. Ulrich says, I guess he'll cancel that slave shipment.
I could sing a little song. Summer breeze.
Kyle's going to continue with Galpass's plan.
Okay.
Galpas's plan?
Yeah, to set up a
Raising
non-evil
Oh,
goblin
wait.
tribe.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty tough.
That will be pretty tough. I will carry on for you, Galpus. Just a small town girl.
Ulrich, so how much does that pomegranate wine put me down? Actually, you know what? Can I just go, my friend died. I need a drink.
They provide it for free to the guests.
Thank God.
Is there an arena here?
Part of the room and board.
Or a coliseum, fighting ring?
You know what? I don't think there is. Not a known one or a legal one, anyway.
Oh. Does Kyle want to ask Ulrich if he can find an illegal fighting ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Ulrich.
Oh.
It's his grieving process.
Yeah.
He wants to smash some people.
Smash people.
Well, you do have limited time.
Hmm. Ulrich says, we could probably find some things to smash down in that, whatever it was, dark pit. Dark depository, that's it.
Go back down there.
Yeah, Ulrich says, I'll talk to, what's his face, the Viper.
All right.
And Ulrich goes off to do so.
Okay. Go to find him.
Yeah.
Head back to the end of the desert wind.
Ulrich asks, I might be able to go to watch a fight? Pretty much.
He says, I'm sorry, do I know you?
No, Ulrich says, I'm Ulrich. I'm new in town.
He says, I don't deal with people I don't know.
That's unfortunate. Because there's a lot of money in it for you.
He says, if you want to fight someone, then go outside, hang around the Medina. Somebody will find you.
Thanks.
Somebody will find you?
Yeah, the
That's
Medina's not a
promising.
safe place.
Okay.
Ulrich returns to Kyle and he says, well, there's a lot of thugs in the Medina, apparently. So you can just hang around and look vulnerable, and when they come around, you can bash their nads in. How's that?
Should we accompany him?
All right.
Should you?
Just in case shit hits the fan.
Kyle is going to wrap his hammer in a burlap sack, so it no longer gives off light. Use his sleeves of many garments to appear as if he's clothed in rags, and hang around Medina.
I hit the Medina of Tefu. I mean, if you wander around the crisscross maze of streets and stalls long enough, looking like you're lost, someone will try to pickpocket you. And honestly, these guys wouldn't present much of a challenge. So, I mean, if you hang out there for a few hours, you'll find someone to hit. As long as you don't, as long as you don't beat them to death, people won't really, it doesn't really draw any attention in this part of town.
No, he's just going to break all of their fingers.
Yeah, I mean, if you knock someone out or do some damage to them, break bones, that sort of thing, that's not uncommon around this part of the city. For a thief to, sometimes they'll just cut off their hand if it's clear he's tried to steal from you. But yeah, as long as you don't kill anyone.
Kyle won't actually cut off their hands. He'll smash them with his hammer.
Yeah, so you'll, I guess, spend the day taking your anger out on any thief that comes along, thinking to get a little richer.
Ulrich will say, well, I'm going to head out on the town while Kyle's busy breaking people. And I'm going to see if I can find someone who wants to join us on our quest.
We need a fourth or a fifth. Well, Eustace is a little out of it.
So Ulrich flips up his hood and he heads out into the city.
Okay. I don't know if... Michael, if you've decided not or not.
I'm not even started making a character. I have a screaming baby, and I'm going to have to do shower time in a minute.
Oh.
All right. So, that was my mistake. I thought you had made it already. So then I should really ask, what do you guys want to do? 3 of you.
We could press on without Gavus. Or we could call it a session. Because Michael's probably going to be busy for an hour or two.
Well, I mean, if you want to press on, I would be okay with that.
Yep.
I would probably prefer that we call session because we're down a person because he DC'd or something, and then.
Well, if you're worried about not having a 4th character, I could throw in a pre-gen temporarily. But if you want to call it because there's not 5 people, then we can.
Yeah, I gotta kind of also pack here because I gotta start heading over for a house sitting job. So I'm okay with any option you guys prefer.
So Kyle,
I'll leave it
Zach,
up to All Rock.
All Rock.
Man. I guess we'll call it a session.
All right. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves overall.
I don't know what my experience.
The
point
chariot
would
race
be
was pretty
or
interesting.
Gold thing would be.
I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who I don't try to kill anyone, but bad luck happens.
Yep, that's how it works. That's just the nature of Pathfinder.
You're level 7, so work from there, Mike.
Did you guys get XP last time?
I don't remember. I think so.
I think you did, yeah. Are you close to a level?
No.
Well, I'll you know what? I'll add it up, and if you need to go, Michael or anyone else.
I don't need to go. It's just I can't make a character and hold a screaming baby.
Yeah, I know. That's saying.
I mean, it's not like I'm clicking a button to throw a bomb.
All right, so just give me a second. I'll add up the XP.